name is Bonnie and this is Happy Space Creates. I've got a little sewing update for you this week, just to let you know what I've been up to in the world of sewing and what's been going on. I am here in my festive Christmas jumper for you because I'm well and truly in the mood. Next to the Christmas tree. It's starting to feel really festive now. It's only a few more weeks to go. But obviously with Christmas does come Black Friday, so I did obviously make some purchases during this time because everyone has crazy good sales on. So I thought I'd go through with you what I managed to pick up in the Black Friday sales and basically what I've been doing in my week and how my life has been looking recently. I'm sure you can all relate that December is an extremely busy time for everyone. There's so much pressure on getting everything sorted just for one day. So I think everyone is starting to feel the mad push and rush for Christmas. Me, myself, I'm hoping to have quite a quiet and relaxed Christmas this year. Last year, everyone had a pretty rough time. So for me, I'm really looking forward just to hopefully, fingers crossed, spending time just with our family and opening a few presents around the Christmas tree. We unfortunately don't have a fireplace, so it's going to have to be around the Christmas tree. But if you do have a fireplace, well done, and do snuggle up around it this Christmas. So I wanted to go through what I managed to get hold of in the sales recently. Got my Christmas mug. So I managed to pick up some beautiful fabrics from a shop called So Anonymous. Now if you haven't heard of it, I hadn't heard of it myself, but the lovely Jess from So What If I Sew mentioned it on her Instagram a few weeks ago and I started following them, and then they came up with the post of a sale. So I don't think it was a Black Friday sale, I think it was just a winter sale, but they had 40% off their fabrics. So I wanted to share with you what I got. Now, I did get this beautiful bottle green needle cord fabric. Nothing says Christmas more than bottle green for me, and a needle cord as well as a really wintry fabric. So this is absolutely stunning. I got 1.5 meters of it, and I'm kind of hoping to make this into a lovely skirt or maybe a blazer, I'm not quite sure yet, but I just think it's really lovely. It's got a really sort of creamy texture to it, although it's a needle cord. It is really soft, sort of like quite luxurious feeling. So I got this one. I was really happy with it because I love sewing with cord. I think it's really lovely to use. And the next item that I got 2.5 meters of this. This is a absolutely beautiful, like geometric metallic gold cotton. Now I would really like to make some beautiful Christmas pajamas out of this, but with everything going on in life at the moment, I very much doubt I'm going to have time to make said pajamas. But you never know, I might pull it out the bag last minute. But yes, I have yet to find the perfect pyjama pattern for this, but I can see myself wearing a beautiful snuggly pair of Christmas pyjamas. So maybe not this year, but definitely maybe next year. I'll just keep this in my stash. But the sale was absolutely fantastic. The total price for the two fabrics, so I got 2.5 meters of this and 1.5 meters of this. The total for the two fabrics was £38. And then with my discount code it was 40% off, and I think I paid around about £26 for the two of them. So I thought that was an absolute bargain really, because yeah, beautiful fabrics. They had so much on there. I really had to limit myself to just two because I don't need new fabric. There is no space for it. I am buying fabric quicker than I can sew. So I don't need any fabric, but I couldn't turn down these beautiful items. So they are now sitting on my side in my sewing room, waiting to be made up. So fingers crossed I get through those. The other thing that I am working on at the moment, I am working on the McCall's 8070. So this is a lovely sweatshirt pattern. I bought this a little while ago when Minerva had a McCall sale. They had a half price pattern sale, and I don't really have a lot of stretch patterns in my stash, and I don't also have a lot of casual wear patterns. I quite often make dresses and things to wear out, so I don't really have a lot of like casual patterns. So I really wanted to try making sort of like a loungewear kind of set. So that is what I'm working on at the moment. I can't show you that yet because that is actually a brand ambassador project. So once that is finished, I will be demonstrating it over on Minerva, so go check that out. Keep your eyes peeled on my page there. And then I will be sharing it with you in the new year as to what it actually looks like. So if you want to see it before anyone else, pop over to my profile at Happy Space on Minerva. But yeah, that is what I'm working on at the moment. So far, stretch for me is going really, really well, which in the past it hasn't. So I think I'm actually smashing the overlocker, guys. I think I'm getting used to it. So yeah, so that is what I'm working on this week. I really actually am enjoying working with the fabric that I have chosen. It seems to be sewing up really nicely. I have recently watched a few tutorials on how to use my overlocker, which a lot of you have suggested from my previous videos. So I think definitely my method has been improving. I did break a needle on my overlocker the other day, which I didn't think was actually possible because the fabric was so lightweight, so I don't really know how I managed to break a needle, but the machine in itself is generally quite old because I bought it second hand, so I feel like the needles might have just had some wear and tear anyway. But I've given it all new needles now and it's sewing like a dream, so maybe that's all it needed. Maybe it just needed new needles. But yeah, so the overlocker is going very, very well. Going back to the Black Friday sales, I also got 2 new patterns because I couldn't resist. Patterns are really easy to buy and fabric, because you can online shop from your phone. So when there's all these sales on, it's just so easy. Like when you just don't have time to sew, I can buy fabric, I don't know, sitting on the bus. Like, it's just so easy to do. So that's how come I think I end up with loads of patterns and fabric and not enough time to sew them. But yeah, I did buy 2 new patterns. I bought the Sicily slip dress. That's a tongue twister. Tongue twister. I bought the Sicily slip dress by Sewing Mason. Again, this is a pattern that I've wanted for a super, super long time. Maybe since I started sewing I've had my eye on it, but for some reason never got around to buying it. Maybe because I felt like it was out of my skill zone, whereas I'm feeling obviously very confident at the moment, and I got that one. I think they had a 25% off sale on the Black Friday, and I think I got it for around £8 or $10. So yes, I'm really glad I've got that one. I've yet to print it out, but I'm hoping maybe I can make something as a New Year dress, hopefully. I've got a beautiful green velvet that I think it would look really good in, and I've probably got just enough to get a lovely dress out of it, so I might make that a priority before Christmas. If anyone wants handmade Christmas gifts, they can wait, because I might have to prioritise sewing for myself because I deserve it. And the other pattern that I got was, oh my gosh, I've forgotten. So the other pattern that I got was the Marlowe sweater / cardigan from True Bias. So again, this is one that I've seen loads of people making. It came out maybe last year, but I never got it because I wasn't very confident working with stretch fabrics. So as you can tell, I'm getting really confident now. Yeah, so I got the Marlowe sweater, and it is like a slouchy, relaxed, button-down cardigan, I would say cardigan, sweater. It's sort of like a V-neck. It's kind of got like a granddad vibe to it, depending on what fabric you made it with. I think it would look really cool. But I would really love to make sort of like a teddy bear fleece version. Really, really cozy. I actually feel like that's probably one of the patterns that I would wear all the time, because I do wear a lot of cardigans and like jumpers around the house. So I do really feel like I would wear that a lot. So I might be making that in the new year. I'm gonna wait and see how the next few stretch projects work out, but at least I have the Marlowe sweater to make when I'm obviously feeling really, really confident and it's at hand whenever I need it. Again, that was in a Black Friday sale. I think it was 20% off or 15, somewhere around that price. So again, I paid around £10 for the pattern, but I do really see myself making that one quite a few times in different colours and things, so it was really, really good value with the discount. I do find some PDF patterns are really pricey, especially considering you have to counter in the fact that you have to print it off yourself at home. So I'm always keen for a PDF pattern sale, because obviously there is an expense to printing it. So yeah, I'm really keen when I see a PDF pattern sale. So that was basically everything that I got in the Black Friday sale. I do also have something also very exciting to share with you. I've just remembered. Stay here. I almost completely forgot to share this with you. So this is my advent calendar. How exciting! This is the hemline advent calendar. So it's beautiful. It looks like a little sewing shop, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's completely made of card and cardboard, so it's completely recyclable, and it opens up into this beautiful little shop. You can see all the dresses and the Christmas tree inside. It's really, really cute. So inside you have 24 little containers, so I'll just take one out. They're all different sizes. Well, let me take one out. So all little individually wrapped boxes, and each day inside there is a sewing related / crafting item. Now what are we today? Oh, I don't think I've opened it today. That's exciting. Save that for later. Yeah, so far I've got lots of different things inside, some sewing pins, a needle threader, lots of different coloured cottons, what else, a thimble, some hand embroidery, needles, lots of sewing essentials. That's really, really cool to add to your collection. Some of my sewing items are quite worn now, so it's nice to be able to replace them with new ones. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what I get in it every day. What I love is there is a little list on the back of what's inside it, but I deliberately haven't looked. I've stuck a little sticker over the back of it so I'm not tempted to see what's inside, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. But yeah, that is my sewing advent calendar. Not sure how much it is, and because my other half bought it for me, but I believe he got it from Dunelm. So I'm not going to look it up, and I'm not going to leave a link. I'll leave you to do the hard work if you are interested in getting one. I think it might be a little bit late in the game now, because obviously it's halfway through December. But something to note for next year maybe. It's really, really sweet. I absolutely love it, and it's really exciting to open every day, which is really cute. So that is my advent calendar. Can't believe I nearly forgot to show that to you. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have been up to in the sewing community this week. We have, of course, got the Secret Santa sewing swap coming up. I don't know if any of you are taking part in that, but basically that is where you send a Secret Santa gift to someone in your fellow sewing community. So I did get some bits today for my Secret Santa, so maybe in the future when they receive their gift they'll look back and watch this video and know it was me. But yeah, so that's really exciting as well. The idea that a gift is turning up from a fellow sewer is really, really exciting, because I feel like obviously we ask for gifts and things for Christmas, but we often gift the things that we love as well, so it's nice to be able to share things that maybe I've seen locally in some of my sewing shops, and share it with somebody else that might not have that available near them. So that's a really, really cute idea, and I absolutely love it. That concept has been going on for a little while now, I think a couple of years, but I only signed up for the first time this year, so that's really exciting to have that coming to my door anytime soon. And yeah, basically we have been on holiday for the last 2 weeks in sunny Cyprus, so I haven't really had any sewing to do, obviously, because I was away. I'm not going to take my sewing machine on holiday, that's over the baggage allowance. But before I went, I was doing lots and lots of sewing, but summer sewing, because I was making clothes to take on holiday with me. So coming back home after 2 weeks of sunshine has completely thrown us, and we have been plunged into winter and into Christmas, and it's a bit of a shock to our system, to be honest. And I haven't got any plans to make any Christmas gifts. I think if you had asked me that maybe last month, I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to make loads of Christmas gifts. No, I'm not going to make any Christmas gifts. Last year I made loads, and this year I have no intention to. The funny thing is that I think everyone we're seeing this Christmas have the same mentality of it's not really about the gift that you're giving this year. We're all just really happy. We just want to spend time with each other because we all missed out last year. So I think for me especially, it's a really low-key gifting Christmas. It's all about time spent with the family. But yeah, so I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. If I don't speak to you before then, do pop me over a message on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle there. I want to know what you're making this Christmas and who you're gifting it to. I love seeing all of your Christmas ideas, so do give me a little follow on Instagram and I'll give you a little follow back so that we can keep in touch. But like I said, if I don't see you beforehand, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and a thank you all for being here with me along my first year in YouTube. So I'm going to see you really, really soon. Take care. Bye.